long time no see. You know those days where you feel like you look really good or whatever, and you're like walking the walk and talking the talk, and you get home and you look in the mirror or iMovie video, and you see yourself and you're like, oh, shoot. And then people are probably like, dang, that girl's got an ego, and she shouldn't because she's not that hot. That's kind of how today was for me. Going to church, I was like, yeah, I look good, Gina. And then I got home and I was like, I'm gonna do a video blog, and I didn't look so good. But nevertheless, here I am because it's long overdue. Let me ponder so that I don't ramble on and on, okay? Hold on. Okay, so first things first. Sun chips now come in a really noisy bag. I wouldn't recommend taking these to the movie theater. And apparently it's the world's first 100% compostable chip package. I guess you can throw it in your backyard and it disintegrates. Nevertheless, they're loud. Secondly, I always thought that my left side was my best side, but as I was sitting here and trying to think of what I wanted to say to you all, I was looking side to side, and I think I decided I like my right side better today. Look at it, it's very pretty, very sleek, whereas the left side's kind of like, Wah. So today my favorite side of my face is my right side. Also, I'm enjoying my apartment. I have some new blinds up. I'm going to show you. Pretty. I made those out of sheets. But there's something else about my apartment that is kind of scary if you ever come visit me here. I live like smack dab in the middle of the Umatilla Chemical Depot, aka I have to have this alarm warning system on at all times, and there's signs posted all around that say evacuation route. When I first got here, I was like, evac route? What is that for? Well, there's a dam over there called McNary Dam, and I thought, well, maybe if that breaks, we could be in a floodplain or something. No, it's for if there's chemical warfare and we get bombed, or there's some kind of an explosion, or radiation's leaked into the air, because it's pretty dangerous. So that's cool. I bought my first flat screen with my first paycheck. Probably should not have, probably should have waited, but a girl needs her TV, okay? Look at it. Oh, beautiful. Also, met with the, some of you who aren't LDS probably don't know. There's wards, which are bigger. There's more people. There's a couple of hundred people make up a ward. And then there's branches, and that's a smaller amount. Usually anywhere from 10 to, 50, 75 people. And a lot of the times there will be what's called singles branches. And that's where all the single people between the ages of 18 and 30 go and have the church services. And there's a branch here in Hermiston. It's smaller than the one back home. And today I met with the president of, he's like the priest or the bishop, but for a branch, so they call him a president. President Ford, he's like the #1 corn grower in the whole world. He was telling me this, so that's pretty cool. He is a really chill guy. I like him a lot. And if for no other reason, he'll be why I keep going back, because I just had a good feeling about him. He seemed genuine and real, and I liked that it was funny because I was thinking in Sacrament how he hadn't even introduced himself to me yet, and then right after he came up and he was like, I'm sorry, I haven't introduced myself yet, let's meet and talk and get to know each other, and so it was really good. And today I got a really good vibe from church, and so I'm really excited to keep going and meeting new people. I feel bad because I started to pick on this kid, Eric. If you know me, you know that I'm sarcastic and mean. and that's just how I socialize. Mom, why didn't you raise me better? Probably didn't even share with kids in the sandbox or whatever. I know I didn't. I was a spoiled little girl. But so yeah, I'm excited, and work was okay today. I had work from 6 to 3 this morning. Woohoo! Yeah, so things are looking up. It's just hard to be positive sometimes when it's scary because you don't know if the paths you're taking are the right ones, and it seems like so much is at stake, and it's like, what if I miss opportunities? But I guess you can't think like that. You can't think what if, because then you do miss the opportunities right in front of you. I think that's kind of what I'm learning. Okay. Well, that's about it. No men in my life, which is fine. Men exhaust me. No friends, which is fine. Friends exhaust me. And who needs friends when you have blogging? But I have my mom 4 days a week sometimes, except she was on a business trip this week. Blah, blah, blah. She's gonna be 49. I already bought her birthday present, but she hasn't been online enough to even know that I'll have said that, but I already bought her present. Shh, don't tell her what it is. I won't tell you what it is either. Sorry, I keep looking at myself. I can't help it. I'm so beautiful. Bye. Oh, shout-outs. I'd like to give a shout-out to Leah Marie Wasson. She just got a job as a designer person for Utah Valley Magazine in Orem, Utah. Woo! Woo! And I'd like to give a shout-out to Spencer Flanagan. He's down in LA rocking the indie music scene. I'd also like to give a shout out to Crystal Cavan, aka Chris. I don't even know if she ever goes on here, but I haven't talked to her since she got home from her mission, and I'm pretty sure she hates me, but what she should know is that I haven't talked to anybody in like 6 months. It's weird, I know. And finally, to my beloved Catherine Thurston Fordham. You're married still. And I miss you lots, and I keep intending to call, and I just don't. But that doesn't mean I love you any less. Okay. Bye.
Tumble out of bed and I stumble to the kitchen, pour myself a cup of ambition and yawn and stretch and try to come to